Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Daily Battle Rap Review. My name is Russian Mike. As I said in an earlier video, this is the first edition, so pardon the lack of professionalism, pardon the fan above, pardon me pointing with the wrong finger, pardon me talking quickly, pardon the lack of a haircut, pardon being not shaved, pardon wearing the same shirt as I did in the first video, pardon no intro. Again, we're just getting this channel started. That being said, I started this video off with some applause, and this applause is for a reason. This is the applause for URL platform for putting together Ultimate Madness 2 and the new tournament for 25,000 now with more experienced battle rappers, with some guys who are borderline top tier. And the reason why I'm applauding URL, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not particularly excited for this tournament. Although I think as we go, in the rounds 2 and 3 and maybe the final, I think the matchups will get more exciting. The reason why I'm giving applause is because URL just used the caffeine money to pay $25,000 for, 15 battles, right? 8 battles in the first round, 4 battles, 2 battles in the third round, 1 battle. That's 15 battles for $25,000. You know why they can do that? Because they have the leverage, and that's kind of what I want to talk about really quickly. Because of COVID-19, right? There is no other leagues throwing battles, right? Not really. I mean, shout out to RBE and social distancing battles. I know King of the Dot is playing the next event. I know Premier Battles over in UK is playing an event. But for the most part, right? If you're a battle rapper, you can't really go on a battling tour. You can't really ask leagues for money right now, and so you have battlers saying yes to battle once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, maybe if you go all the way to the finals and lose for no money. Battle rappers who I don't think would have said yes to this offer. Does Danny Myers, would he say yes after last year headlining a major pay-per-view card against Disaster, getting almost 1 million views? Does he say yes to this tournament, to being in the same tournament as Reaper Rel? Does Loso say yes to this tournament? Does he say yes after just 3-0 JC? To being in the same tournament as Nun? Does Bill Collector, who headlined a card, have I think almost 2 million battles against Hitman last year, and beating DNA on the main stage last year? Does he say yes to being in the same tournament as Steams and Reaper Rel? I don't know. But with URL having all the leverage, they have no choice but to say yes. So like I said, the first round matchups have been announced. They were announced in Caffeine on Saturday. Honestly, I'm not super excited for the round 1 matchups. It's a lot of rematches. Some of them, let me pull them up right now real quick. Yeah, man, a lot of matchups either seem like a mismatch, or I don't think that an upset can happen unless there's some battle rappers who are not in their top, they're gonna give the best performance basically. There's Mr. Wavy versus Teams. I'm not excited about. That's like a we go hard belt. That I'm not expecting much from. Reaper versus Glue is a rematch. Maybe it will be cool. Again, not super excited about. Danny versus EK. We've seen that belt twice before already. Bill Collector versus Magic. We've seen before. Again, so just not too many exciting matchups I'm excited about. Saga versus Holmesy. Mike P versus Ryder. Those should be easy battles for Saga and IP, except I actually would not be surprised if they lost, because here's the thing, right? Saga and Mike P, they've been working this whole year, right? Battling. Saga is right now is my pick for champion of the year. They put in work, right? They put in great battles. They're battling each other on Nomax, and then 2 or 3 weeks later, they have to battle Holmesy the God and Ryder, 2 rappers who I don't think battled at all this year. So they have bars from 6, 7, 8, 9 months just sitting on a shelf ready to go. Saga and IP, they have to write something for their opponents in 2 weeks. So I think they're in a serious disadvantage. And it's not like they can shelf their bars, right? Because No Max for both of them is a big deal, right? They both made this push to be on No Max. So they will use all their best bars in that battle. And to come up with new haymakers in 2 weeks to go up against someone who's just been sitting on a shelf, I don't know. I think they're in a serious disadvantage. While I think they're better than their competition, they're not so much better, especially with Mike P. Ryder. Like I actually have Ryder beating Mike P. in that battle. Just because, like I said, it's nothing against Mike P. It's just that Ryder, is good. He's good, and he's been sitting out. As far as other battles, there's also none. Yeah, I don't know. Nana is supposed. He's like, I hear people on other review channels saying Nana is dope. I haven't seen the proof yet. There's no battles that are like, oh wow, Nana's spaz, you know. So I got lost with taking that one. Bill Collector Magic. Again, this is a rematch. It might be dope. I'm gonna say I have Magic. I don't know if B Magic is gonna get back to his old form for the whole tournament for 4 battles in a row. I do think round one he's gonna be ready, and I think he's gonna have just too many punches for Bill Collector. Danny Myers versus EK. I think for 2 minute rounds, I don't know. I think EK is just better. Honestly, I know Danny Myers has the aggression and he has the all over energy, but I think EK is a little bit better, right? I think his bars are better. Also, I think I don't know. It almost depends on the judge, right? Like I think it might be a preference battle. Just I think EK is slightly better writer. I think Danny Myers has slightly better delivery. So I think it'll depend on who. And I think because the battle is live judged, I think I'm actually going to give it to Danny. I know I switched my mind mid video. I do apologize for that, but I think Danny Myers is a safer pick just because, again, battle rapper, the judges do not have the chance to rewatch the battles, and I think EK is a little bit more layered than Danny Myers. Saga Holmesy, we talked about. I still have Saga winning. I just think the gap in talent is too much, even though Saga is a serious disadvantage. Mike P. Ryder, I got Ryder winning this one because I don't think the gap between their skills is as wide as it is with Saga and Holmesy. So I got Ryder upsetting Mike P. Tink versus Franchise. That's the battle that could be a classic. That's the one battle in round one I'm genuinely excited about. I think Tink coming home. I think he was always talented. I think he had a great battle with Mike P. last time we saw him. And I think both him coming home, I think him having this aggression, him being a bully, I think he's going to be good. And and he's going up against Franchise. I think one of my favorites, right? A person who, for some reason, I think URL had big things planned for him for 2020, and obviously lack of events just kind of stalled his progression, right? I think he should be where Swamp is at least, right? So I'm gonna edge Franchise, man. It's gonna be a tough battle. I think he might have one of the toughest, like one of the favorites, he might have the toughest opponent. I think, yeah, but I got Franchise in what could be a classic battle. Reaper versus Glue. I said before, I like Gluezy and I like Reaper well, but it's not an exciting matchup. We've seen it before, and it wasn't like a classic battle the first time they battled either. I'm gonna pick Reaper, man. I feel like Gluezy just has the worst luck. It doesn't matter how good Gluezy does, he ends up losing. No disrespect to him, man. I like him. Gluezy is great battle rapper. He's entertaining as fuck on Twitter, but yeah, I just got Reaper well beating him. But again, it could honestly go either way. It's more of a I don't have like a deep analysis on this one. I just Gluezy seems to, anytime whatever level Gluezy is on, his opponents just seem to be better. I think he spazzed against Tay-Rock, but I gave Tay-Rock all 3 rounds. I think he spazzed against Av, but I gave Av all 3 rounds. But then when he faced Inez, he choked all 3 rounds. He faced JC, he choked. I think he was good against Jerry West. Jerry West passed all 3 rounds. So I guess what I'm saying is I guess Repo will spaz all 3 rounds, and I think he'll beat Gluezy. Last battle, Mr. Wavy versus Steams. I don't know, man. Mr. Wavy he's entertaining. He has got charisma. I don't know. I've never seen that. Steam is kind of like Nandan. I know there's people who are fans of him and who bring up something to his battles as like, oh no, he's dope. I've never saw it. Just being honest with you. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. And again, I have no problem apologizing. I'll do it on Twitter and I'll do this on your channel. If they prove me wrong, I say, look, I'm sorry, I was wrong. You were right. But until then, I got Mr. Wavy over Steams in the first round. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the tournament. Let me know who you have winning the battles. Let me know what you think of the channel. Let me know how badly do I need the intro and to upgrade the video and to upgrade my wardrobe and to shave, etc. Anyways, have a good day. Stay safe out there, and God bless.